What up, Jae Nes? How you doing, man?
Yo, why my background look like I'm in San Fran?
I thought that was you, man.
I thought you planned that.
Doing a little travel.
Man. I want to take it off, to be honest. Oh, right here.
There you go.
Word.
All right. Yeah, because I want to get the feel of where I'm at with my people.
Don't want to fool anybody.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with y'all?
Man, good, man. Had a good day. Nothing much, but just been chilling.
All right. What's the word, man?
All right.
But let's get into it, Jae Nes. I'm excited to talk about this album with you, man.
I appreciate y'all, man. I really do.
Man. Thank you for coming on. Obviously, we're really glad to have you on. You've been around the Lynn hip hop scene for a while, so we're just excited to hear your thoughts. Yeah. So welcome to the Grindhouse podcast. This is
I feel good, man.
We're glad to have you, man. So we got a special guest on, Jae Nes. Jae Nes representing Lynn. What up, man?
What's poppin', man? Yeah, shout out to the Sin City. You know what I'm saying? Tell the streets I said Sin City stand up. Hold on. My people's get mad at me if I don't start it like this.
For sure.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I had to.
Got my co-host across the screen from me, Chris Martin, a.k.a. Critter. What up, Chris?
What up? Let's get into it.
God, Chris, what's the word, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yo, so Tu Necesita, man. Let's get into it. So walk us through the creating of this album. How long did it take you to create it?
Oh, wow. Truthfully, man, I did it in 2 weeks, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy because that's the first time I've ever been like that fast and consistent. You know what I mean?
You have like a renaissance or something? You just had like a light bulb go off or something?
Nah, truthfully, I was in the creative juices were flowing, man, and I was just like, and then I reached out to a lot of people. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The ones that did reach back are the ones that are on the album. You know what I mean? So yeah. I was trying to get a couple other people, but COVID-19 stopped all that.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why you were able to kind of sit down and focus more? You just have to like not leave the house as much or something?
Oh no, well during that process I had to obviously leave it was the house and the studio. That was it. You know what I mean? So again, shout out to the people on the album. We wrote it together. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they did it on their own time. We linked up and we definitely cooked up. So it was a good experience.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of favorite records on the album, but I want to talk about My Story, which that song has been around for a couple of years though. I saw the video for that.
That's crazy because at the time my mom first got diagnosed with cancer, man. So it was weighing on me heavy. It took a co-worker to tap me on the shoulder and say, bro, you make music, why don't you write about it or whatever, you know what I mean? Also too, my mom's very private, so on the song you didn't actually hear me say that she was fighting cancer, you know what I mean? So I had to do it in a way where I'm an appreciative son. And also, she knows, what I mean? I specifically made that song for her. So when I did the video, I wasn't going to show anybody. It was just for her to have the video. And she was the one that said, you need to show everybody this. So that's how it happened and all that.
Yeah, I think that resonated with me because, like, the song, like, I mean, it for me, it kind of speaks to, like, my relationship with my mom. Because my mom's single mother, she raised on her own. She don't even speak any English.
Shout out to all the single mothers out there.
Oh yeah, today's her birthday too, so I just want to give a shout out.
Oh, happy birthday to your moms, man.
Happy birthday. Thank you. But like, yeah, that song really hit me because it just like it just made me think of all the shit that my mom did just to get food on the table. Keep the lights on. Get the hot water going. Even if we had to boil like a pot of water just to take a shower. So,
right. Yep.
The way that song hit me was a little different. It reminded me a lot like the Tupac "Dear Mama" hits me the same way. And I like that you were able to like, I saw you wearing the Tupac shirt, shutting up Dear Mama in the video.
Yeah, my mom actually was the one who put me on the Tupac. We actually, not to sound like whatever, but we cried together when Tupac died, yo. You know what I mean? Wow. We watched it on the news together. Yeah. Tupac played a heavy role in my childhood, man.
Wow. So your mom was on the hip hop shit early.
Yeah. She bought. What happened was she used to buy albums, man. Let's say she'll hear a song on the radio that was popular. At that time, you'd buy the whole album to get that song, or you could buy the one that's one song and then an instrumental and blah blah blah. But she would buy whole albums. She would actually give it a try and then circle the songs that she actually liked. So when she played that album, she would go to those specific songs. So she taught me how to study albums. Yeah.
Is your mom into like? Is she deep into music like that?
Yeah. You know the Sunday mornings, man. Music on loud, cleaning the house. So
Yeah.
you know, first music I ever heard was obviously bachata, merengue, salsa. You know, the list goes on. But after she would listen, you know what I mean. She bought. I can name a few albums, man. She bought Refuge. Not Refuge. Fuji's album, Big Pun, Eminem, DMX. Yo, the list goes on, bro. Yeah, man.
Would you say that like your initial music influences, why you started making music, probably influenced by like that?
Nah, it's funny, man, because some kids I went to junior high school are the reason I started rapping. You know what I mean? Well, I went to Bree Junior High, man, and it's right next to Current Circle, so I'd always go to Current Circle a lot. And I remember going one day to my boys' house, man, and they had older brothers, so they would have beats on, freestyle and all that. And I'm the new kid, like I didn't even know that could happen. You know what I mean? So I fell in love that day immediately. After that, I've been writing ever since, man. Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, so I have a question about like stack dough.
Yeah, am I allowed to smoke on this or?
Yeah, go for it.
Word. Cool. You know I got to ask.
No, it's all good. Can you tell us about Stack Dough? You're part of. Is it a crew? Is it a label?
Stack Dough. Stack Dough, as to start off, is no more. It'll always be there with brothers and all that. But Stack Dough was label, individual artists.
Okay.
Yeah, original Stack Dough is me, myself, Fifth Cal, Sonorel, Young P. Then in 80 came Dollar, Grizz P.
Word. Well, shout out to Young P and Sonny Rel, who's on the album too.
Oh yeah, Young P is currently serving a life sentence right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young P. Keep your head up, man. But in terms of like how long you've been rapping, I'm curious. How long? When did you said you started rapping in middle school? When did you start really kind of taking it seriously, like calling yourself a rapper, like you're a musician?
I would say the Stack Dough wave. That was when we had to take things more serious. You know, money was involved, etc. You know what I mean? So it was enough for me to learn what I needed to do, what I needed to know in order for me to do what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? So even when I was talking to Chris earlier, I was like, I just want to do things right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, you know, you got to approach it a certain way, and obviously professionalism and all that.
How long did you say was that?
The Stack Dough?
Yeah.
Stack Dough started 2012. Went on for a few years, and then, you know, it just died out, basically.
Word.
Yeah. Well, yeah, from what I know, we turned the city upside down, man.
Yeah, no,
I mean, your name,
you were well known in.
Yeah, your name ring off
Lynn,
in
so.
for sure. You made your mark. But
yeah, it was a good time, man. It was a very good time. It was definitely a eye opener for me, because that's when it hit me, like, music could take you to other places you've never been. You know what I mean? So it was definitely appreciated.
Can you? So you have this song called "The Other Side." What does the other side mean to you? Like, why did you go with that title?
Me on the other side of everything, man. The other side is me, Young P, and Max Payne. And that was before Stack Dough. And unfortunately, like I said, Young P serving a life sentence. Max Payne actually got killed December 18, 2011. So the other side is more than rap.
Or man, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. It's a long. Listen, man. When I tell you it's a long story, it's a long story.
Sounds like
it. This is definitely deeper than rap.
Yeah, man. It seems like also in your music content, you're always like, you know, what I like about you is that your songs are always real. You know, whether it be my story, talking about your mom, whether it be something like real, you know, just talking about yourself, talking about other people. It seems like you're very observant in terms of like what you've experienced, but also talk about what other people experience. And I feel like when I listen to you, it's more than just like, you know, bragging about shit or whatever. It's like even the song where you're representing women, you're bigging up women. There's always something real about your music. You feel like that's the mentality you like to tap into when you're making music?
Yeah, that's it's funny because it was actually due to the traumatic experiences that led to that. So it's like I don't have too many people I know that would have a voice, you know what I'm saying? Usually, like you said, most of the rappers are braggadocious, you know what I mean? So with me, it's like, if I don't tell the story, who will?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I do tap into that side a lot more because it's genuine. You know what I mean? It comes from a certain place. It comes from my heart. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely, man. You know, poetic justice, man. You know, poetry in motion, all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you think you're gonna take that same approach that you've had on this album on your next album?
I'm gonna always sprinkle that in there. Yeah, any chance I get. It won't be as much as all the time. You know what I mean, like before, but it has to be there. That represents me all day, every day. So, you know what I mean. But you know, music is you know, you can make anything, man. But I gotta be myself in the process. I'm not gonna be fraudulent. You know what I mean?
Well, with you working on the album like so quickly, are you already thinking about like what your next album's gonna be like?
Oh yeah, Hot One is December, man. I should have told y'all that, man. I'm already almost done with it.
You said
There it
December?
is.
Yeah, I'm dropping 2 in 1 year for y'all.
Wow.
Doing what?
Wow.
Doing like the span of 4 months. God damn. You must be.
Yeah. You know what it was? I've never been consistent before. You know what I mean? Like you'll hear me one time, and then it'll take a while for you to hear me again. This time I wanted to come back and just be like, yo, listen, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, obviously, but I'm here.
Where do you feel like that shot of adrenaline is coming from?
Loss.
Mm.
Loss. A lot of losses, man. You know, a lot of losses, man. So it's definitely, you know, the fire is lit, man. You know, you got to take advantage. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to slip out the hands. I gotta embrace it. You know what I mean?
Sure. So on your album, I feel like there's a nice mixture of like, you know, people who've been around the scene for a while. You say Young P, you know, Sonny Rel, but also I feel like there's a lot of new cats in the scene, like Naimz B.
Oh yeah, I wanted to give a couple of shout outs. So definitely Limitless, my guy Limitless, my guy Scammy, Cashy 2 times.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot more, man. You know, and there's guys, you know, around my age, you know, whatever. Like I said, the Rels, the Gris P's, man. C. Wells, man. There's a lot of Lynn artists out here, and I represent all of them, and you know, they represent the city. So
sure, but it seems like you've been, you know, you said you came in the game, you know, 2012 till now. It seems like you've probably seen a lot and just seen the growth within Lynn hip.
Oh yeah,
from
definitely.
your perspective, what's that growth been like, and what, you know, how was it back when you started, and what's it like now?
Oh well, jeez. I mean, when I was around, man, we were still printing CDs, man. You know what I mean? Running around blocks and all that. So now it's a lot different. Now, let's just say it changed a lot, man. It changed a lot, man. The sound, the way rappers are, the way rappers dress, the list goes on, man. You know what I mean? I'm all for it, though, because I'm for the youth, man. I love the kids, man. You know, I'm always going to give them positive feedback. I'm not going to tell them, you know, that they can't do what they do. You know what I mean? So I'm always definitely supportive.
Word. And like you mentioned Cashy 2 times. He's on your record twice.
That's my dog.
Yeah, man. Can you tell us a little more? Because those are two. Whew, those songs
are crazy.
Yeah, he's coming soon. He was just in Quad Studios not too long ago.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to him, man.
How was it like collaborating with him? How'd you guys get to know each other?
We actually met at open mic, man. Believe it or not, man. We met at open mic here in Lynn. My guys, Rec Shop Movement, shout out to them too. They used to run the open mics, man, and this kid was just amazing performing, man. And from there, we actually chilled a bunch of times and talked a bunch of times before we actually collaborated. So we built the vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to him, definitely.
Word. So for your most recent project, you ended up changing the cover to the album. Why was that?
Oh, okay. So I'll be honest too, man. So the original one was The Bachelor. You know what I mean?
I saw it, dude.
We both saw it.
That's a funny one.
Yeah, so originally that's Young P's flavor, man. And I wanted to do like a homage thing. He was obviously fine with it because he calls me from there every so often. So it's certain people did not agree with it. They thought I was jacking the style, blah, blah, blah. So he had talked to me and told me, he's like, you know, just do your thing, man. Just, you know what I mean? I figured, boom, all right, let me just do my own thing.
Yeah.
But it was definitely like a homage thing. It was like, you know, showing love to my brother.
Yeah.
Bigging up my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
And so in terms of the album cover that we have now and how that ties into the you know, the album title, Tu Necesita, can you just talk about like what that means to you and what the album cover is about? Because the album cover, even that album cover is sick with all the celebrities. Like you got all of them waiting at the drugstore.
There's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but I used to be a corner boy, man, back when I was young, man. So I've been saying Tu Necesita since I was 16, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I eventually threw it in the music, and that the specific cover is supposed to represent Union Street, Kennedy Fried. My boy used to live up in that building. I don't know if y'all remember, it had burned down. Well, not burned down, but it caught on fire. So they had to refix it, and then they did their thing with that. But at the time, yeah, we used to sit on that corner, and you know how they always say, like, you know, dudes is always on a block. They don't own the block and such. So that's to represent that. That's my property. They come to my store. It's a broken down store, but it's my store. You know what I'm saying?
Was there like a time with all the celebrities that you had on it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I winged it. It was a freestyle. The first person I knew was gonna be first in line was Trump. So that was in my head. You know what I mean? I had his wife on the Bachelor cover, so I figured I'd throw him on the. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it just started going. You know, Joe Exotic was topic at the time, and you know, it's Joker. You know, all that stuff. Meg was just me being stupid, to be honest with you. I threw Meg in there for kicks.
Both album covers, I will say, I laughed at both of the album covers.
Yeah, I thought they were both good.
This is great.
Yeah, I mean, my guy hit me up and told me, he's like, because he was saying like he liked the cover too, and he was saying in the day and age where nobody really focused on the cover anymore, because back then they were, you know, very creative with it. So, you know, yeah.
Do you have any like music videos like planned out for any of the songs on the album?
You kind of broke up on me, my fella.
Do you have any any music videos planned for any of the songs on the album?
Oh yeah, that's a big yes.
Word.
That's a big yes, man.
So we'll definitely see some.
That's in the works as
videos.
we speak, my guy.
Word.
Yeah, that way y'all could get a little visual. You know what I mean?
Cool. No, definitely.
Do we know which song yet? Can you tell us which song yet?
I kind of do, but I kind of don't.
Okay, all right. Just trying to get the exclusive, you know.
Gonna be quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you which one I'm about to shoot next.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay.
Which would, just because I'm not going in order neither. I'm just going with whatever one is, you know, I'm feeling at the time. But I was just talking to Gil Videos. That's my guy. I reached out to him out of a couple people I'm gonna use, but for this specific one, I'm gonna have Gil do it, and it's Slaughter Music Part 2 with Rel. So, you know,
cool.
That's the next one. Yeah. I'm kind of a little bit stacking them before I actually release one. That way, I could just go in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can figure out like how to roll them out and
yeah, exactly. Not saying that specific one will be the first one, but I'm just saying that's the next one I'm shooting.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first, guys.
And do you guys want a specific one or waiting on a specific one?
I mean, you covered my song. I'd like to see Real.
Real would be awesome.
I want to see
Real.
That song was hot.
You want to see Cassie 2 times?
That's probably one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah.
Realistically, and I think
that was
with the hook. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. So I'd love
to.
Yeah, for me it'd be If I Die Tonight is a great song, and Kashi's also on that one as well.
Yeah, he definitely did sing on that one.
Yeah, so.
It's funny because we were going to the studio to record Real, and we were actually about 20, maybe 30 minutes early. And the studio we was at, one of my people's was upstairs, and the person that the If I Die Tonight, they made that beat. So, and it's my homegirl Shalom, shout out to Shalom. She was running through beats, and we actually wrote it right then and there. So we went downstairs and recorded 2 songs. So that actually happened by accident, to be honest with you.
That's
well, it's a good accident.
Yeah, it's funny because those are 2 really good songs.
Yeah, definitely, man. I told him, man, I enjoyed both of them. Man.
You did a song with our boy Naimz B.
Yeah.
Shout out to Naimz B.
Oh shit! So he actually another one that was kind of by accident, and these are not in a bad thing or anything like that. But
Yeah.
so I happen to was writing a record at my fella KG's. Matter of fact, say what's up to my man KG, man, because I wrote most of my album at his house, man.
What up, KG? How's it going, man?
Yeah, I wrote most of my joints at his crib, man. So I was finishing that actual song, and I said I needed a female singer at the time, and I couldn't find one in time. And it's funny, Naimz B had text me, and he heard I was going to the studio. I guess Cashy told him, and I told him what it was for. To be honest, it was just to record what I was going to record and then clean up a couple songs. And he was kind of like, nah, all right, cool, I won't bother you. And then I forgot that he sang. So I was like, yo, matter of fact, come through. He did it on the spot. He didn't write a note. He did it on the spot.
Wow.
That's how
he did it on the spot. I recorded.
Super talented like that.
Yeah, I recorded that verse, and then we just played it on repeat for him. He finished his part in about what, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes the highest, because you got to do ad-libs and all that stuff. But yeah, pretty much like 10 minutes, man.
I was actually gonna ask, like how did you guys construct the song? Because I feel like his ad libs are like perfectly in the song, like as you're rapping.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, man. It was weird because I was telling him, I'm like, yo, this is a Sugar song, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just rap it and you go off that. And he actually liked it, man. So he was like, give me a couple minutes, and he just kept going around the room, listening to it. As soon as he started, I was like, that's it. I need that. You know what I mean? Like, I need that. And I was like, yo, that's definitely going on the album, by the way. He's like, he didn't even know I was working on the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, that's going on the album.
He just thought he was doing a song with you.
Right. Exactly.
No, that's why I love Naimz B. He can he could freestyle, sing, at the drop of a hat, and it sounded like the most soulful shit you ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another crazy thing is that was my second time seeing him. I didn't even know him like that. He knows my peoples. You know what I mean? He knows the twins. Matter of fact, didn't you interview one of the twins, Chris?
Yeah.
I met Naimz B through the twins.
Word.
Yeah, man. Good dude, man. Said he's originally from Florida. He brought that Florida sauce over here, so I definitely appreciated that.
For sure. I want real quick. I love the terminology sugar. Where'd you get that terminology from, bro?
Yeah.
So it comes from the Bachelors, aka The Other Side, aka Jae Nes, Young P, R.P. Max Payne. Yeah, we were late teens, early 20s, and we was really on it was Bachelor season 24/7 at that time. You know what I mean? I'm the only one still doing it.
That's funny, bro.
So I keep it alive and well. Matter of fact, anytime you hear somebody say that, tell them to give us credit, man.
No, exactly. I mean, you're definitely the one that's like that created that terminology, as far as I know.
Yeah, I've never heard it. Yeah, you're gonna have to trademark that or something.
Yeah, I'm planning to, man.
Yeah, I definitely when you say sugar, I definitely the first thing that comes to my mind is that you running away from all the women in the
Yo, that's crazy.
That might be a good music video.
Did you guys see the original cover to that?
I don't know if I did. I thought I did.
Okay, that's actually the original movie, The Bachelor soundtrack.
Oh,
so that's the cover to that.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris O'Donnell played the main role in that movie.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I remember the movie. I just don't remember the cover. So that makes sense. That's funny.
Yeah.
I love it anyway.
Yeah. That's yeah, a lot of like I said, man, we were very creative, man. We just kept the creative juices flowing, man. You know, it's a blessing to still be here, man. Bittersweet, man. You know, I'm still trying to rock with the music, so. You know, unfortunately, my friends can't, so I gotta talk more louder. That's why I came back too, man. I wanted to start yelling, man.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're working and you have a plan. So, the fact that you banged out an album in 2 weeks is
yeah, that was my first time, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I used to be a little hesitant, man, because I never knew how to put a project together. You know what I mean? So as far as this one, you know, I did my thing. But I learned a lot in the process as well. So that's why Hot Winners, I jumped right into the next one. I didn't stop recording. You know what I mean? So right now, as far as how winners go, I got Cashy on there again. You guys know that. And he
You
does his
have to.
thing too. He does his thing too. I got Scammy on there, Limitless. I also got Doris Dice on there. Be on the lookout for her too, man. She doing her thing out here as well.
Definitely, yeah. Haven't heard.
Yeah, there's a lot of great artists out here, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Lynn hip hop right now, man. It's
there's
like
so much talent.
It's like an oil rig right now. That shit is just like just shooting in the sky right now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely want to give a big shout out again to Son Rel, man, because he's coming back full force. He's bringing the streets back, man. As far as the streets go, man, trust me when I say that, man. He, as far as that aspect, if you want to hear that music, if you don't, you go listen to something else. But he's definitely bringing the streets back, man.
Hell yeah.
I was around this dude recently, man. He got some work for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be on the lookout.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I want to talk about Young P real quick. That Young P skit. I thought at first when it started playing, I just thought it was gonna be a skit. He's calling you from jail and you guys are just having a conversation.
Oh, nah, that's
I
actually.
realized as I'm listening to it, he's actually rapping to you.
Yeah.
You know?
He that's actually a diss to me, by the way. Believe it or not, obviously.
Dissing you on your own album.
Yeah, I did that on purpose, man. I actually had that. I've been holding that since 2015, man.
Oh, wow.
That's when he actually they apprehended him, and he had touched down in New York, and I was one of the first people he called. So he called a few people, obviously, but then he called me, and he had that for me. I guess he was asking if I was still doing the music and all that. So he was definitely offended, and that's where that diss came from. Yeah.
I like
man.
I love that you put like the diss record in the album, but like
I had to because it's motivation, man. I was like, yo, this dude thinks I can't do it, man. Let me show him otherwise. And he was one of the first to call me when I said I had it done, because he heard it through the grapevine. So yeah, that was intense. That was intense. Sorry about that. Somebody interrupted my interview, man. That's crazy.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I had to hit that decline button for y'all.
That's not decline sugars right now. You're doing an interview.
Yeah, y'all my guys, man. I can't do y'all like that.
So when you collaborate, and like, how do you approach collaborating with people?
I'll be straight up, man. I need a feature, or I need a feat. What's up, man? Talk to me. And then it's just like, if they reach back, I know they want to work. So then I'm like, all right, I'm with it. But sometimes, they don't reach back. I don't get offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not an emo rapper. I know how this thing goes.
Yeah.
So there's not really at the moment right now anybody that I would love to work with. You know what I mean? If it comes, I'm willing to work. You know what I mean? I won't shut it down. If somebody hits me like, yo, Jay, I want to work. All right, when and where? And we'll get it done. You know what I mean?
It seems like you're doing your thing, man. You got a lot of really good features on this album.
Yeah. Do you typically work in the studio together, or are you more of a
as of recent
by yourself?
As of recent, shout out to Scammy too, man. This kid, man, is by far like something else, man. He's the type to book a session, man, and we'll write on the spot, man, and have it done, because we all work fast, you know what I mean? Some people, might want to take the beat home, or, et cetera, et cetera. But he's gotten me into doing stuff like that recently. So, but I still do my thing. Like, I'll hear my beats and I'll listen to it for maybe a couple of days, and then I'll start writing. You know what I mean? I like to be in tune with the beat, you know what I mean? I want to make sure I'm not wasting my words or my breath.
How do you go about getting your beats?
Again, recently, a lot of these beats are Lynn people, man. So, shout out to D-Track, Shalom, the Twins. There's a lot of people, man. But sometimes, just the regular, man, I might lease a beat or buy a beat, you know what I mean? I don't have a specific producer. I wish I did. Anybody that wants to, let me know, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Word. So what can we expect from the next project? What did you say it was called again?
Hot Winners.
Hot Winners. What can we expect from Hot Winners?
Hot Winners, man, is Spicy, man. It's spicy so far, man. I wish I was there with y'all. I wish this wasn't COVID. We was in the building. I'll probably leak a joint right now. You know what I mean? But hot winters. I want to give it a cold feeling. Obviously, it's gonna be wintertime, but I'll be the one, and the features will be the one just to heat it up a little bit. You know what I mean? So you'll get definitely some nice seductive lady joints on there, because you know the wintertime. And I mean, I don't want to say too much, man, because it ain't done yet. But listen, man, when you listen to this one, you'll probably be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said I learned off the first one, so now it's a different. My approach is very different now. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, definitely, man. Damn, I wish we was there. I'd have leaked something to y'all, man.
Well, I mean,
man. Hopefully one day we can get back into the studio and
how y'all been doing through this as far as interviewing people and all that?
Well, honestly,
it's been different, but
it's been
right.
You know what's weird about this is like, and I never mean like Prit and I we do this often, but it's because like interviewing people through the computer is weird. So like sometimes we'll like accidentally like cut you off when you're answering a question, and the way Zoom works is like if you're talking, your volume is more maximized than mine. So like that shit has been crazy. I mean, I prefer like we usually we started our recording in Critta's kitchen, and that was pretty dope because it's a controlled environment. We usually bring a couple cameras, a couple microphones, it's all good. Yeah. And then we actually started recording in the studio in Link Community Television, and that's awesome because we really just roll up. Everything's good to go. We put the background up, and we hit record and we go, and that was awesome. Now we're doing it through the computer, and it's all right. I mean, things have been going pretty good, but it's just not the same as like seeing people face to face, like having that connection. So I don't know. We're making the best of it, but it definitely is not what we prefer.
No, you guys are doing a great job, man. Due to the fact that it is COVID and all that, but you guys are making the best of it, like you said, man. So much props to that. Definitely,
that's all we can do.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we're back in the studio soon, though. I hit him up. I'll be like, yo, just let you, like, when are we going to get back in?
Yeah, let me know,
been itching.
man. I'll go over there, man. I'll turn the place upside down.
Hell yeah. Word. Yeah, maybe for the album when it comes out. I don't know when they're letting people in. They still ain't. But maybe by December they will. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully by that time. That's a perfect time, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely perfect time.
So, Jae Nes, is there anything that you want to plug? That anyone that you work with, or just anything you can plug away.
I want to plug away. Shout out to Jae Nes. Yeah, that's how I'm coming this time around.
Word.
You know what I mean? Much love to everybody, but shout out to me.
Where can people get Tu Necesita?
When? Within the next couple of days.
Word.
Within the next couple of days, yeah, man. Just wanted to make sure, like I was telling Chris, I wanted to make sure everything was right. But yeah, within the next couple of days. I'm not gonna lie to you. I let the birthday come in and it distracted me. So you know what I mean? I turned up a little too much, but yeah.
You said the birthday was your birthday recently?
Yeah, the 8th, man. I just turned 33, man. Shout out to me.
Happy birthday, bro. How'd you celebrate it?
We're not gonna talk about that, but yeah, had a great time. Had a great time, man. Yeah, man, just cooling with the loved ones.
Awesome. Yeah, right. But yo, thank you so much for coming on, man. Seriously, obviously you've been in the game for a while. You're much respected. I mean, your name ring off in the streets. We're just
great job for that.
Bet, to come in and really kind of talk their shit. Really glad to see you making music again. Really happy to see this album come out. And really happy to hear you putting out another one, man. I really hope that, this is kind of like the wave you're going to be on for a while. Cause I love hearing when you push it out, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, man. That means a lot, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Definitely, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Yo, if you guys, enjoy what we do, if you guys fuck with what we're doing here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this episode. Show some love to Jae Nes. Make sure you listen to Tu Necesita.